Okay, hey, Junpei Berry here. Um, Today we're drawing the love goddess in her usual dress that she wears during spring. And we will draw, next one is, Star Goddess's makeup. And and other stuff where I do her makeup. But since she's a drawing, you don't see my hands or nothing. And then the last drawing is, um, Rika and Hanyu in Higurashi. And since I've already involved something related to Higurashi in this video, this will be heavily Higurashi spoiler warnings. Right here, I repeat, a heavily Higurashi spoiler warning. So, and I'll probably talk about that more than any other thing because I like Higurashi. So, I'll be talking about that piece mostly only, and I'm gonna tell you here that just met the video when I start the spoilers. So I'm gonna start talking about the spoilers now. So yeah, so I'm looking at the end of my video where I started drawing Rika. You're not gonna see it since we're not there yet, so you're just gonna have to deal with that. Sorry, but like the picture I drew is like basically Rika holding a glass of wine, but not like, but for yeah. She's drinking. I'm sorry. Okay, whatever. Who cares? Um, she's sitting in the moon, kind of like referencing how she always stares at the moon or the sky in general when she's just like staying up way too late, drinking wine, and then Hanyu's complaining to her and stuff. I didn't want to spoil it, but I know it's not heavy spoilers, but Rika is the main character of Higurashi, but like, I mean, that should be known in Go, but whatever. And then I like drew the dice in there. That wasn't like, if you checked out my original sketch in it later, much later on, you'll see that the dice weren't in there. I just drew them and improvised them there because I thought it would be some nice symbolism. And I drew this in college a long time ago, but I started coloring it today. I mean, no, this year, and I added these details. And it gave the detail of bloody dice, and she's always throwing the dice, and every time she dies, every time. And you kind of see Hanyu's head below the moon and stuff. I added a whole bunch of different details, but basically, I also use her hair to reference like the Watanagashi festival with the cotton drifting, and the cotton drifting down her hair like the river. And so, and if some of the cotton makes it look like she's kind of crying, that's intentional because this is a tough 100-year journey for Rika and Hanyu. Um, and you can see like I added the glowy effects for the moon, and there's the Onigari no Rio. That one sword in Go where like Hanyu's leftover remnant was like, hey, stab a looper with this. But like there was only a fragment, so Rika was like, oh, okay. But like, yeah. And after that, I thought that wasn't enough. Instead of just like thinking about the sky and the moon, the fragments and that Rika hangs out in is kind of like if where she looks at the sky and the moon and stuff. It's kind of like where she would be in the sea of fragments as Burn Castle, or sometimes herself in Minagoroshi as you see her looking through fragments and fishing through the sea of void, the sea of zero, and all that other stuff. There are a lot of names for it, but like the sky can mean a void. So I thought, why don't interpret the sky the same way? So I decided to put the moon and the fragments in there. So I thought that would kind of be clever and all that stuff. Though I don't really know how truly heavily spoilery it is nowadays because it's just like Well, let's just be honest. I mean, some people say like Go is heavily spoilerish. I mean, I guess, and I guess it'll kind of ruin the fact that Rika survived her incident one time. But if you're like me, you don't care about spoilers. I've never really cared, but I mean, I'll warn people right here, right now, because yeah, I just told you to mute it. That's all. But yeah, um, and so yeah. Oh, what else do I have to say? So, I mean, Mm, I mean, even if the those parts of Higurashi are kind of spoiled and Go, it's not like it's kind of you still have to go through the original and try to figure out what's going on. Yeah, sure, you'll have a couple of blank pieces to like fill up and stuff, but it's not like everything will be spoiled. It's just like it's just like having puzzle pieces that aren't obscured and you kind of know what you're looking at, as opposed to like playing a puzzle with all the pieces are black or something. I don't know. It's like you kind of already know what the picture will look like when you put it all together. But but yeah, that's just what Go does. It just makes the picture less obscure. But it's not like you'll know every mystery that used to be there and all that other stuff. But yeah. And thanks for watching and listening. Uh, us you can check out my descriptions and other stuff below, or like or share the video or whatever. Bye.